I'm Gemini Mystery. So I work in the finance organization, and I have done so for about 18 years. I am currently working for JP Morgan, and I worked with Chris prior to joining JP Morgan. Outside of that, I'm also a mother of two young boys, so I have my hands full with that. So yeah, it's a full-on juggling act between corporate work and being a full-time mum as well. I hadn't actually invested in coaching before. And actually, when I first came across Chris and Infinity, I think I was at a place where I had low confidence. I was almost a bit lost as to what to do next. I was still juggling multiple things, so I was short of time. I mean, really, I knew where I wanted to get to. I just necessarily wasn't sure how to get there. And I felt like I really needed some help and support, which is why actually when I saw, Chris and Infinity's offer of help, and heading on to this new venture, I thought actually this feels like something I could really do with. So that's where I kind of started. And don't get me wrong, during the process, you do sometimes question yourself. You have, great moments where your confidence really starts picking up, but you do also face knockbacks as well. When you really question whether there's going to be an end and actually you're going to get to where you need to. And, it is a journey, but when you're going through that journey, you can often feel isolated, alone, not really having anyone to kind of share that with, especially when you're at home by yourself, trying to go through this process day in, day out. I guess was at a stage where I was looking for a new role. I hadn't actually actively applied and interviewed for a role in a really long time. So when I met with Chris and I started working with him, I didn't have a clue where to start. So things like, Chris was able to help me with, I guess, navigating in terms of, setting up my profiles directly with companies, with LinkedIn and with other organizations such that I'm getting updates and, new roles are coming to me. It was also, as I progressed there were various stages, it was like the interview skills. So Chris and Infinity were able to help me with interviewing skills, giving me the right techniques in being able to articulate, why I'm the best candidate for the role, why I've got the skill set suited, such that I'm getting the correct messaging across. Other challenges I was facing is being able to answer difficult questions, such as, why I'm not in the workforce at the moment. And, I remember Chris saying, take a step back and practice in your own time, such that when you do get asked that question, you're able to give a good answer and not be emotional. It actually really helped me. And it was also like at every stage. So as I progressed, there was the interview stage. And then it was also, how I asked difficult questions or what felt difficult for me, but was important in terms of whether the role and the company offered flexibility. And I remember thinking, I can't ask this question. And Chris was like, but this is something that you want, that's important to you. Do you want to sign up to an organization that won't support that? And actually, really challenging myself to make sure I get the best outcome. And then I remember when I did finally get that offer, it was, how do I negotiate? And I remember Chris and Infinity showing me actually the art of negotiation, and making sure that actually both parties walk away happy. And, I get the full, I guess, package that I wanted and deserved. And actually, so it was really like challenges at every stage. And it was really nice just to have someone to talk to, bounce ideas off, have questions, and really that support throughout the various processes. Mentioned I hadn't really invested in coaching before, but what I would say to anyone out there is whether you're looking for a new role or you're looking for a career transition or you're looking for that promotion or just you're feeling a bit stuck and you really just want a bit of help, support, confidence, I would absolutely recommend coaching. It's just, coaching isn't when you're just looking for that new role. It's at any point in your career where you feel actually I'm not getting to where I need to. And what I really liked about coaching, and I guess where it's different to maybe mentoring, is Chris really helps you and asks you the right questions of where you want to get to. So you have a lot of those answers already, and actually it's just taking you down the journey of what it is you're hesitating to do and giving you that right skill set and techniques to be able to achieve what it is you want to do. So I would absolutely recommend coaching to anyone at any stage in your career or life. Even it's an absolutely great skill set and tools, and really having that person for support to be able to talk to, share any concerns, and also share the good times as well. So I would absolutely recommend coaching. It really helped me, and it's something I think I would always keep in mind as I continue down my journey, and wanting help and support in future, I guess, future places. I guess career is one of those things that kind of go up and down. And when you're in those low points, it's almost hard to see, kind of past that. And I think that's where coaching really comes in, and it gives you the transparency that maybe sometimes you need when you're feeling lost, instead of it just kind of dragging on and having that longevity. I think for anyone out there, it's like I said, it really helped me. It was that stage actually when juggling multiple things, my confidence was at a low, like it is for a lot of people. And it really just helps give you that boost and that support, just to know you're not there alone, and there are others out there who can give you that support that you need. So my final, I guess, my final thoughts would be, if you're umming and ahhing, just take that initial step, that chat, and you don't know where it's going to take you. I had one conversation with Chris, and we really gelled, and actually, I'm really, really glad I did. So I would absolutely recommend it to anyone out there.